Hey everyone, Rat Dog here, and welcome back. Okay, we're on day 2 of the survival guide for new players. So, I wanted to come back with you while it was still dark, because there were a couple of things I don't think I mentioned last night. So, if we come up to options and we go to video, here's your display and quality and all that stuff. The one thing I want to point out is since 2.5 launched, a lot of times when you log in, or at least for me, it's the brightness is at 0%. So if you see that your brightness, or you see it's super dark, I'm going to go back and turn that off to show you. And this is early morning. It's 3:30, full moon, and it's still pretty dark. It's not supposed to be at 0%. Default is 50%. So if you go here and you see 0%, go ahead and click default and apply, and you can see how much of a difference that makes. Quality, everything else, I usually don't mess with anything. You want to make sure that, let's see, your motion blur is off, and I believe the VSync is off. Those are the main thing that can cause your game to look and act a little funny. So yeah, now we can actually see what's going on. So overnight I didn't really do anything. I mean, we left here, it's only been a couple of hours. The guy that was standing over there, he decided to come over here. He saw me, but he was nice enough to take out that spike for me that's over here. I think he got most of it out. I don't have much food. I can't make bacon and eggs quite yet. We do have some meat, and one of our challenges is to cook 2 charred meat. So I don't have much wood, but got enough. And we'll just put that back in there. In fact, we'll put all that stuff in there for now. We are one book away. We're 1 book away from being able to make a forge, and 1 book away from making a bicycle. But to make a bicycle, you need a workbench, and that is, I think, level 10. You got to read 10 books to be able to make a workbench. But then we'll be able to make our own bicycle, unless we find the parts. If we find the parts, then we can put it together without the workbench. I do have 2 points available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 in lockpicking, and the other one, I was looking through what we can make. We can make a tier 2, but we have one. We can only make a tier 1 club, but we can make a tier 3 spear, and we already have a tier 2. So let's put that point into Spearmaster, and we can start using the spears. I think that's a good idea. It's going to give us a little bit more oomph. And yeah, since we can only make a tier 2 or tier 1 club anyways, let's go with that. I think that's it. We need to get some wood before we get off. We need to also see the trader, because the trader, we have to turn in one of our let's go back up for a second. And there, I need to make some blocks. Here's another thing too. Let me make 1 building block. I always forget to do this, or at least I did last time. You hold R to grab shapes. We're going to grab a plate. I'm going to hold R again to get advanced rotations. Or you could have done on face. And we're going to put it right there. Makes it easier to get up onto the ladder, which will be taking it down. We have to expand this a little bit because it's small unless we find a POI. Let's take that. So we got another challenge completed. Craft charred meat. All we need to do now is eat it, and we'll complete another challenge. It's going to make us a little thirsty. I believe it's -5 water, so we're going to drink a couple. Get that back going. And now we could... Okay, we need to kill one more animal. We need to drink from a water source. Build a dew collector, that's going to be a little while, and same thing with the farm plot. So, one other thing I want to come across, since there's a lot of people watching it, and I appreciate all the viewers. So, in the heat of battle, if you're using the number keys up at the top, sometimes you can hit the wrong button, and this screen will pop up. Don't panic. What you hit was F1. That is the console commands. You can hit F1 again to get out of it, or you can just hit escape to get out of it. Same thing with this button. Sometimes this button will come up and you didn't realize you hit the T, and then you start trying to go and wondering why. All you have to do is hit escape to get out of there. And those are mainly the two that will frustrate some people. I need some wood before the trader opens, because remember we ended the night with 0 wood. It's a nice view of the snow biome. Looks really good from a distance. Up close, it looks really terrifying. So it also would be nice to get some more rock. We need a few more pieces of leather so we could actually build a forge when we find the last book. And we need to, like I said, expand on what we started or find a place to live. Either one, whichever is easiest for you. I'll show you a couple of different methods that you can do for Horde Night. Whether you're in a POI. Surprised my axe made it that far. Whether you're in a POI or you started something like this, you could easily turn this into a Horde Night for day 7. Alright, let's go see what the trader has. Oh, Rect. Good morning, Rect. I know
Morning. If you try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door.
Well, good morning, Rect.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Nope. That's definitely your mustache. So we have an armor fittings mod. We have a couple of books. Handling's not bad. That's for repair tool crafting. That one's not bad. Urban combat, no stamina penalty and reduced noise when moving. Medium and heavy boots. That is actually a good one. So we'll take that one. Alright.
Selling to even a dumbass like you.
Actually, you're not going to sell me anything because I don't have any money. So...
You're getting on my nerves, friend.
Well, what kind of jobs do you have? I thought we did that yesterday. So let's go. Jerry's Fill is a good one. And that's a good one for double looting. So we're going to go...
You better take this job.
We're going to take that one.
Get one thing straight.
And I'm going to teach you about
double... You're working for me.
Will you shut up? I'm talking to people. Well, I mean, I'm talking to myself. That's still people-ish. If you have more than one personality, is that considered people? Okay. let's drop off some stuff in here. Oh, we only got 4 arrows. Oh, that's right, because I didn't have any wood. We'll keep the vitamin with us. We'll keep that. Obviously, we need our shovel. Let's read that. And keep the bottles. Yeah. In fact, let's put the bottles there. Make some arrows. 2. Yeah, 2. And then we'll repair that. That'll give us some room. Let's lock that into place. And we'll bring the vitamin down here. We technically don't need those either at the moment because they're everywhere. I mean, literally, they're everywhere. Alright, I'm going to grab another tree as we head that way. Oh, that's right, I forgot about mine. About me axe. Kind of look. You just kind of want to look around your surroundings while you're doing this, making sure there's no dog houses or anybody sneaking up. I kind of not like running through places like this just because of dogs. Okay, well, actually, here's a water source. Okay, so here's the question, and not a question, but the decision. I could drink from this water source, but there's a chance it'll give me dysentery. I could eat the only vitamin I have, and that guarantees me not getting dysentery. Let's roll the dice. I got freaking dysentery. Okay, well, see now. I think that'll help. No. Goldenrod. So I wasted my vitamin anyways. Alright, here's a tip for you guys. If you have the vitamin, just take the vitamin. Oh, that's not the house. No dogs. Mailbox. Spear hunter. See, we put a point in the spears. Spears have a 25% chance to cause bleeding damage. Very nice. There's Thick. Having his morning walk. Oh, yeah. That was a power shot. We'll poke him in the butt. You always want to check these. These are dew collectors, and they have the last book we needed. So now we can make a forge. So we need some leather, so we need to be on the lookout for leather chairs, animals. Hopefully we could find some in trash. We got a seed. And we got more seeds. Cars, a lot of times will have leather in it. No, but we've got an engine. That's very good. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and redeem that one. Kind of was looking around, seeing if there's a chair or something. Paper, we'll take it. Taking everything for now. We're gonna kind of rotten flesh, but we won't take that. Take that repair kit. That's very good. All right. Jerry's Fill. Now, since we play on 120-minute days, going through this POI twice is not that big of a deal. So instead of accepting the quest, we're just going to go in and make our presence known, let them come out. And remember, I got it on easy. Should be somebody else. I think he's behind the door. Give him a couple of pokes. Poke him in the butt a couple times. Oh, I got careless. Okay, so this room is clear. So let's see what we can grab in here. Some plastique. Anything in the fridge? Some murky water and some pepper. Some iron is good. 2 potatoes. And more murky water. We'll take all those chairs. Nothing there. Check los baños. More paper. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That goes out there. But so does this. Well, in a way. We'll check this first. Some cloth. Nothing. Let's see what's in this passing gas box. Probably a working tool stiff or some kind of... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, they just did an update, so they may have fixed that. But we got bicycle handlebars. So now if we got the chassis, we can make a bicycle. And one more up here. Give me the chassis. Give me a chassis. I think we only have one wheel, though. Tools Digest. We can make stone tools. We definitely need to do that. There's usually somebody here. Couple. We can bring them out here. Come on, dude. We ain't got all day. Poke you in the butt. Some pipes and some lead. And some mechanical parts. Okay, check the car. Alright, so from here we got... I don't want that sandwich. Oh yeah, no, I'm hungry. Take it. Take it for now. Saw somebody jumping over there in the background. Yes, let's take a couple of... let's scrap those. Seeds for now we're not going to need. 2 plant fibers, we'll get more later. I'll keep those seeds. And don't need the paper. Alright. The next one is up here. Come on down. Hey, Jiggles. Bye, Jiggles. Don't need the rotten meat. Take everything else. Now we're gonna wanna get down here. Okay, fine. Now we'll get down here. We have a biker over there that is really tough. And that looks like another Jiggles. She's gone. This is probably not going to kill him. Probably just going to piss him off. One more. That missed. Luckily, he's slow. Ooh, how'd that miss? Oh. There we go. Take our arrows back. And grab that stuff. Sure. Don't need to sneak anymore. And here's the main stash. So 9mm. Some stuff. Let me get my arrow back. And we have medical journal. Use that. Some vitamins. That's good. A Batters Up Volume 4. Increased chance of knocking down your enemies. We got a pipe rifle. That's always good. Can of miso. We're a little hungry, I think, so we'll just go ahead and eat that. And we'll take the 9mm. And we got a Handyland book. Claw hammer, that's good. Vehicle, we got the other tire. So all we need now is a chassis. Okay, I'm going to make a storage crate and a couple of building blocks. Sounds like we got Lieutenant Dan out there. We still have this area. Nothing to clear, or nobody to clear, but still loot to grab. Okay, 2 more vitamins. That's good. Take your chair. And another piece of leather. That's good. Because I have not seen... Although, we do have this, which we'll scrap down to the leather we need. Now we can make a forge. Alright. So that's this area cleared. Now, what we're going to do... I'm using that base in my other series. I mean, for my base, we could move into there. Okay, so since I'm pretty chunky, I made this crate. Now, when you make a storage crate and you're doing a quest, you want to put it out in the street. I don't have a pipe pistol. Let's scrap that. Let's go ahead and drop everything in there because we don't need anything. Right. Keep the blocks. Everything else. That's good. Alright. So the reason why you put that in the street, I'm going to demonstrate with this block right here. When you're doing a quest, if you're going to put a block down, always put it in the street, because when you start the quest, it refreshes the entire chunk. And your box will disappear and all your loot in it. But if you put it in the street, usually the curb, I figure the curb is the line, anything outside of it, so that way you don't lose your stuff. Last thing you want happen is you sat there and you double looted a place, you got a lot of good stuff, and then you click the button and all your stuff disappears. Okay, what's in here? And this is just to retrieve the supplies. Which is funny because technically, and this is just from playing the game. Oops, I gotta get it off the sprint. Here we go. There's the supplies right there. Boom. Job's done. I thought I heard you there. Ow. Drop him down. There you go. You have a seat. So yeah, technically we're done. We can go take our spoils and leave, but nah. Why would you do that? You gotta do this building. It's all this loot that you can still get. Fine, I'll take it for now. Oh, is that where he came from? He came from in there, huh? Okay. Whoop. I thought he was in there for a minute. Now you can attack. You can attack through the door. I thought I heard you come through. Nut shot. Edgar. I hear somebody else. Oh. It's Cindy. Edgar. You done? Alright. Let's finish looting. Paper, you know what? I'm not even going to take the paper. Some more cloth. Take your chairs again. No paper. Nothing. Take your chair. And get more passing gas boxes. It's only 7:46 in the morning. Still got plenty of time. I still need to get a lot of wood. Stone tools quality 3. Nice. I still need to get a lot of wood because I need to build a lot of building blocks. Or at least a decent amount. I need some stone. Ooh. I need some stone so I can make some cobblestone rocks. Okay, we can just go out this way. Take everything else. I should have took my shovel. I could have dug that stuff up. That's good because you could scrap that stuff into stone too. What's in the truck? Stuff? Yeah, we gotta do this guy first. You know what? If he ain't gonna wake up. Let him sleep. Ammo pile. Okay. We'll put that mod on our blade. Got all that already, got that already. And some trash over here. Other than that though, good stuff, good stuff. Let's go up here, wake her up. Or wake him up, sounds like. Come on, dude. Oh, it's a biker. Bikers are probably the toughest zombie. I don't know why he didn't come down the stairs. But if he's just gonna sit there, ah, man, come on. Dude. Come down the stairs? Thank you. Alright. Get my arrows. Trash. Some more lead. Alright, no biker this time. And then we got Bob the Builder. Oops. That didn't wake him up. Ooh. Didn't like that. Purse. Interesting. Nice. Lockpicks. Alright, what's in the ammo pile? Some 7.62s. That's nice. Can I have my bow back? Thank you. Or arrow, I mean. So these I'm going to scrap. They scrap into stone. Got my arrow back? You don't have any of my arrows? That's rude. Let's see. Get hammered book. We annoyed somebody who's going to be probably climbing up the ladder soon. Take all that. Take all that. Yep. It's Beetlejuice. Leave me alone. Let's see what's in here. Shotgun Messiah. And knuckle wraps. But that is more leather we can get. Let's get rid of the sandwich. We'll scrap those. Since I have enough leather now, I'm not going to scrap that. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. I'm going to keep the nails. Let's get rid of the seeds. And yeah, we'll scrap that for the leather. Alright. Let's modify this. Take this off. Do the tier 2. And put that on. And we can scrap that for the bones. Because we always need bones. Now, this is an agility mod. That goes in your helmet. But we only have one mod spot. But this gives you an extra point. If I wore it, it would give me an extra point in agility. That would be a 2. So that's something to think about. And we got everything else. Let's get out of here and head back to the trader. We've got to go through our box and see what we're going to leave behind and what we're going to take with us. Don't want to be completely encumbered. What I usually do is just dump everything in there and then figure out what I'm going to keep. So important stuff, like stuff for the forge. We need iron, resources. That we can scrap. Take the vitamins. Ammo, we need that. We'll take those. Need a shovel. Let's take the cloth. This I may use, I may not use. I'm going to bring it because I might sell it. We could actually just eat those. Take that. Robotic parts will sell. Drink some water. I mean, we could actually just sell those too. Keeping the acid. And brass. I keep the bones. I guess so I can get some plastic. Everything else I could just keep in there for now because we don't need gas yet or anything else. So what I'm going to do is just throw an X on there. And we'll say chest. Oh, dang it. And then I'll hit the wrong button and get out of it. Did I get out of it again? What the hell? Alright, third time's a charm. Just hit enter because no other button works. Alright. We are kind of encumbered. Still thirsty. Let's drink another one. I'm hungry, so let's go ahead and nibble on an egg. Or two. Now we'll just make the slow, kind of slow walk to the trader. Sure. Got a bunch of used cars here that I don't know if we've... Did we go through them? No, we didn't. We might be able to find some decent stuff. Repair kits. That's good. Hopefully there's no dog. Dog would be bad. Okay. More duct tape. That's good. Probably sell that seed if I don't get rid of it first. I'm pretty encumbered. Nice. More glue. Somebody's not happy. More nails. That's good. I need that for the workbench. Also need some trees. I need some stone. Alright, that's good. Let's go ahead and... How much wood we got? 350. Let's get at least 3-4 trees. And then at least a couple of stones. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We can make a better one. That might be a little better. And I am chunky. I actually should have taken that. I should have taken that steroids with me. Let's go that way. We need this stone right here. A couple of bird's nests. We're going to need feathers. But we are hurting on some room. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. How much to do that? Oh, that one had 8. Arrows. Alright. Let's keep going. Like I said, we need trees and stone. Need as much as we can get. Because we got to start building up that base a little bit too. Especially if we're going to use that for day 7. Which I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bring this series to day 7. Because this is basically just to show you how to get started. By the time day 7 comes around, you should know, there's not much more I can teach you. Yeah, we're good. Actually, plant flowers? No. Alright, let's cruise through here. Checking mailboxes. Oh, I was running. Leave me alone, I'm full. I told you to leave me alone, I was full. Didn't even get a chance to read that. I read it, but I didn't get a chance to read it. Thanks. Oh. That's Sylvia. Wrong button. Medical supplies? Plastic. Alright, let's go this way. Oop. You. I'll keep that one feather, just so I have that room. And then we hobble. Hobble and wobble. Actually, I got those on me, don't I? There we go. Might throw a couple of things in this box before I go over there, because right now I don't have any room. So, do that. We'll go ahead and drop that stuff in there. I'll probably sell that to him. I thought I was going to sell something. Yeah, we only have one wheel. Thought I had... Oh yeah, robotic parts there. Sure, we'll sell that. We'll sell that. Alright. That could go into. Let's go. What time is it? 10:30.
Good. Congratulations. Here's your reward. Sucker.
I am going to take... The skill crafting bundle is needed, but so's ammo. So I'm going to take the ammo.
Make up your
So your
mind
inventory.
or make your way out.
Oh, I didn't want to sell that. Sell that, and that, and that. Do I want to sell that? It depends. If he has money, if he has something decent, like if he had some cobblestone rocks, that would be great. No, he doesn't. Books. Forged Ahead book isn't bad. It's got a wheel in case we need another one. Alright.
All that gawking at goods and that's all you buy?
The Mausoleums. That we could make that our base. That'd be a great place. So we will probably do this in the next episode, because this will only be like half a day. So let me know in the comments.
You better take this job. I'd say it's
If
been an honor.
you want me to make a base
it
out of
would
the
be a lie.
Mausoleums. Okay, I need to find some stone so I can make some cobblestone. So we can start. I want to put at least another wall going all the way around to make this a little bigger. Some stone. I'll also fill up my jars too while I'm here. I think this is... Oh, this is stone too. Okay. Well, we get a decent... I think we get a decent amount out of this, so I might as well just go ahead and sit here and pound this for a while. I'll probably edit some of this out. Okay, we have one skill point. I think I'm going to go into Animal Tracker. That way, what Animal Tracker does, if you crouch, you see that little symbol pop up on the left? It actually helps you locate animals, but right now there isn't any. So I got a decent amount of stone. While I was sitting here pounding this stone, and I refilled up my jars. I think the Mausoleum will be a good place to hold up. Instead of adding and building on what I had, I think we can do the Mausoleum. Although, I mean, I'd like to show you that real simple base in front of the trader, because you know, if you can't find it, if there's not like a Mausoleums or someplace that you don't feel comfortable with renovating it, then this is pretty much a good standby. Alright, don't scrap it. Okay. I'm gonna actually get this up to 1,000. Maybe. That is a long ways away still. Although I think I was at like 107. Or maybe 200 when I started, so maybe it's not that far. If I'm going to get that, I'm going to grab all my clay and make a decent amount of cobblestone. Alright, we got 1,000. Oh. I was wondering why I was going so slow. I was crouching still. Alright, we'll keep that. We get the one jar. We need to keep those. Alright, so it sounds like it's noon. Yeah, we actually need to keep that there. Put that in there. Alright. Let's go do the mausoleum. We'll make that. We can make that our base. Okay, now that we used up all of our stamina. So this we're not gonna double loot this. Although, I mean, you could. This is another super easy one. Come on out then. I like to get some of these supplies, like those stones. That stuff gives you a lot of stone compared to the rock I was just hitting. I think this gives you 30. Look at that, 50 per pallet. I know I'm hungry. All right. We are not going to double loot this, though. All right. I mean, we'll get this stuff. Hello. Hey, Thick. I'll take another 100 stone. And see, this is nice. This already has a wall around it. Even though it's kind of weak. And they'll break. I don't have cobblestone. They'll break through it easily. Alright, I heard somebody moaning. And this also has farm plots that you can use too. Oh, he's in there. The main loot's in there. Hey, Beetlejuice. See, all these are farm plots. And you could plant in them. Who be it? Who be it? Who be you? I actually did this based on my multiplayer PS5. Hey, dude. Is that my arrow back? No, you selfish. Yep, and the rest are in there. You alright, dude? Now you could usually catch the rest of them snoozing. There you are. Usually they're up there. There's the other one. Yeah, usually one standing up there and one standing up there. See if we get a headshot, and we are cleared. My arrow back. Thank you. Sure, we'll take that. And yep, I need to make a shovel. Cooking bacon and eggs would be nice. And glass jar, no, let's not do that. And art of mining. Ooh, craft more, get more basic ores. Okay. Ooh, nomad outfit. Yes, please. I think that's our first real piece of armor. Tactical warfare. Oh yes, vehicle storage pocket mod. That's a good one. And grilled meat. That's a fantastic one. Some bones. Bandage. And some tattered gloves. Oops. And I don't think we have any. Oh, we do? Same ones, huh? Okay. And then we'll sell it. Anything else up here? Okay, so what we're going to do is we are gonna, let's knock these out. These are kind of just in the way. We'll knock these last couple of blocks out so that way we can lace our own blocks and be able to stand up here. So in case we get, visitors, we'll be up and off the ground. Let me eat a couple of eggs because we're hungry. And actually, chicken soup. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and start making like 500 cobblestones. Oh, I should have made building blocks first. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to stop those. So I can repair that. And let's do, yeah, that's good. And then back to cobblestones. Is that high enough? Yeah. We'll just build something right across here. At this time and point, I am not thinking about a horde base. We could just make it so we keep the middle part open and we just shoot down on them. I mean, that is feasible. So for right now, what I want to do is just make an area where we can put storage boxes so we can move all of our stuff over. Let's just get this one last block out of there. How is that one taller? Well, that's strange. So that one wasn't even, huh? Alright. Let's knock this off. And hopefully that other piece will fall. It's just less chopping we'll have to do. There we go. And that sucks, we'll have to knock this whole block off, but we could do that another time. So in the meantime, let's go one more row. Yeah. And then we'll keep this middle part open in case we have to shoot down. So we're going to hold R again and go to the shape blocks. We're going to use usually I use scaffolding ladders. Yeah. I was going to use bars, then I thought, well, if I want to use throwables like grenades or something, and we're going to put them right across the top like that. Come on. Alright, and then we'll just make one of these corners. Go make this corner the way you get in. We'll pick up that ladder. Alright. So let's go ahead and just make this into wood. So we don't accidentally pick anything up. Then we'll go back to the traders. We'll make some storage crates. We'll go back to the traders. Turn this job in. Nope. See what other jobs he has. We'll run back over here and like put our land claim block here. I gotta make one of those. We'll grab our bedroll, our campfire, and start making a couple of trips back and forth to grab all of our stuff. And then tonight, what we'll do is we'll start organizing, start stripping everything that we can, which will be kind of safe because we're enclosed in the walls. But if we attract attention, they're just gonna break a hole in the wall and come in anyways. So this base has a lot of potential. And just because you're new to this game doesn't mean you won't be able to think of a good way to make this base your own. Out of wood, dang it. And if you want a little bit of inspiration, if you go back to, I think it was my live streams on Mondays back on 1.4, I redid this this mausoleum into a pretty good horde base. And it was a tower defense horde base. It wasn't something that you're gonna defend melee. It was stand on top of the walls and shoot down on them. And it got pretty hectic. They broke in every horde night. Every single horde night they got in. Don't repair it. They got into the grounds. Every single horde night they broke through the wall. Of course, by the time we got it to steel, I mean, there was demos showing up. Go ahead and drink. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't have any wood. There's a tree outside. I'm sure I can make one crate. I can make at least one, can I? Yeah. And we'll put it right here. Let's see, we're going to sell that. And we're keeping that. That we could actually wear. +1 carrying capacity. Ooh, it's heavy armor though, but... I mean, it's better than nothing. That, I need to... Can I make a new shovel? Make a new shovel. Throw that on there. Make some more feathers. Yeah, we'll throw that there. And we're actually... We need as much room as we can get. Oh, wait, no. Let's... I don't have a way yet, so we'll just fall. There's a good tree for us. Get some wood. Make our, see, I can make some arrows now, can I? Knock this tree out, then we'll head to the traders. In fact, I think we're good. We'll head to the traders now. Trader. And we're still not far from the trader, so it all works out. Just on the opposite side. See, there's our little base right there. Won't take anything for us to move. We might have to buy some food though.
Good afternoon. Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free?
This
is all I can spare.
Gotta go ammo every time. I mean, if you're gonna give me ammo, take it.
Buy or buy.
We can have that. I guess I put everything back that I was gonna sell. What kind of food do you have? I just need something good. Smoothies, really good. That would not fill me up, but it would do really good. But they're very expensive. Alright, I'm going to buy a red tea, because that's good for efficient digestion. And 15, those are the best money can buy. Those only give you 10. I'll get a can of chili.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
We'll go back over here. And that's tempting. Get one more of those. Alright, let's chow down. I don't want that. And we're just gonna eat all of them. Didn't I make 64 building blocks, or did I put it? I probably put it in the other box, huh? Alright. Oh, I gotta repair it. Plant fiber. Alright, we're going to take those. I got to make a grill. I don't have to take the campfire. Really don't have to take the bedroll either. I can make new ones. Oh, get out of the spikes. Taking those. Okay. Pick and choose. Pick and choose. A little bit of coal. Alright. We'll leave everything else. That sucks because I didn't mark the place. Oh wait. Quit. Okay, we're gonna run back slowly, and then I'm gonna end this episode here, and then we'll pick this up on part 2. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. It's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna try to go from 4 to 4 every day. Go from 4 to 4. That's 12 hours for each day. And oh yeah, I need to put ladders. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here. I will see you tomorrow. Well, today for part 2 of day 2. So let me know what you think about this series, if you want me to keep it going. Like I said, I don't know if I was going to go to Horde Night. If you want, I can show you different styles of bases that you can come up with, whether it's something like this in a POI or continue in that little base we had in front of the traders. So let me know, and I will see you next time. So as always, stay safe and peace out.